Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rochelle. This is Brampton Gardener, and today is a plant tour. As well start up here at the top with our big boys going on. This section here on this side are my plants that are my MIG Grow Off plants, and they will be going into their final destination soon. I'm very excited about that. I have some really fun plans for that, but you can see that this thing is going to open up any day now, and we're going to get our first flower on that, and there's plenty of others that are following behind, and there's another one. So these are the dwarf Tasmanian chocolate cherry tomatoes. Well, actually I don't know if they're cherry tomatoes or they're full-size tomatoes, I'll be honest. I'm not sure. Then in here I have my basil, it's all doing really nicely, my cinnamon basil, and then the rest of the MIG stuff is down here, which would be my cilantro, and it is super happy. It's going crazy down here. So I did want to I'm going to bounce around a little bit. So this is the basil, and in my video where I potted everything up into the grow bags, I went in and I did a hard prune. So I went and I cut that center stem right there. And this is all grown up on it in the last, what has it been, 2 weeks? It's coming up. Now this is an example of one of the stems. I mean, I don't know which plant I cut this off of, but I stuck it in water. And look at the roots on that. Like that's pretty impressive. I had two of them, but the other one they did this and went whoop, and I found them laying on the table, and then I stuck this one back in, and it managed to survive. The other one did not, unfortunately, but yeah, you can just see how easy and quickly basil will root like that, no problem. So that needs to go in some soil soon. So we're gonna go back up to the top row, and we're gonna check out. This is the video I just did on Monday. So if you haven't seen that, I will post the card right up here. You can go check it. It'll probably be at the end of the video as well. And that is when I went and I came in and I double stacked my soil blocks. So you can see how high they are, especially on these big ones. I just kind of kept mounding it up to keep the stems nicely covered. So this side here, these beautiful big ones with really big blooms on them. Well, big compared to the tiny Tims. This is the golden balcony. Okay, and then we come over here, and these are the tiny Tims. So you can see the size of the bloom is much smaller, and these are just chock full of blooms. Like they are going crazy. And then down here is a few of the others. So this was the, I believe, Sean's. I have one Sean's there. I think it's a yellow tomato, and then I have another golden balcony here, and this was another dwarf Tasmanian here at the front that hadn't germinated before. These, oh sorry, these here on the left, these four, these are the ancho peppers that remember when I yesterday's video with the seedlings, and I stuck them in and they were way super long and stringy. They're doing just fine. And then in the back over there are the Chinese ornamentals. So everything's doing good. It's settling in here. It has handled the transition just fine. So now we're going to pop down a row, and here I have my little gem lettuce. So that needs to get potted up into a larger container real soon. Then I have these seedlings here. I'm going to turn them around so they don't get too leggy. I believe this is more cilantro that I had coming up soon. So that's exciting. So let's spin that around. Then, oh yeah, I finally got around to trimming my onions. So there's the stems off the onions. You can see they got way too long. I should have trimmed them a long time ago. But I'm going to eat those. So I'm just going to use them like chives, and we are going to eat those probably with some potatoes. So this guy, I pulled them out just so you could see the plants a little bit better, but he can go back in his container soon. Move this one out of the way. So this here is my the cool flowers tray. So I do have a video for that. Pop the card up on that as well. So over here I have my dill. which is super happy. It's looking good. Straw flowers are next. My stalks, which are still looking a little, I don't know if that's sclerosis or just I think they got overwatered. I don't think they like as much water as the other plants do, so keep that in mind. My Rebecca Cherry Brandy is doing really good. They're super fuzzy. I was not expecting that. The cilantro, I dropped a few more seeds yesterday. I'm hoping there's something there. I'm hoping that's cilantro, but who knows. Then over here we have our beautiful calendula. It's really coming along. It's so healthy looking. I love it. And then we have Bells of Ireland. Wah, wah, wah. So I do have some more seeds still in the package in the fridge. I'm going to pull those out and try it again. I might just throw them right on the heat like Nicole at Flower Hill Farm suggested. So here's my Gomphrena, and I don't know, I'm not super thrilled with the germination on that. I mean, I dropped a bunch of seeds in and oh well, better than last year. And then here's the rest of my lobelia that I left in the tray, and I had to pot, oh no, I got a naked one there. I had so many that I'd overseeded accidentally that I actually potted all of those up in a video I did on Monday into this tray. So I pulled out of those little squares over 100 seedlings here are planted into this of the lobelia, and then the coleus I had to transplant as well because it was same thing. I had overseeded it as well, but they are looking really good. They're so pretty. Look at these little, I love the little leaves on them. So cute. So that's the coleus and the lobelia. I'm going to pop those back down below because they are under my lowest grow right there. And I can slide these back. So this is what is left of the coleus that was in this tray after I picked the rest out. Then over here I have some impatiens, and I see two. Hopefully I have more coming. I reseeded about a week or so ago, and I see more seedlings coming up, so they might be happier. And then here's the yarrow I just planted yesterday, so of course we're not gonna, no, 2 days ago, we're not going to see anything on that yet. Here are my petunias, and they're just kind of sitting there right now. I know once I get them potted up into a larger container, they are going to go crazy. These ones really need to go, but I don't have the trays yet, so they're going to have to wait. Over here are my onions, so my 3 Walla Walla sweet onions, which are all I'm going to get this year apparently, and then a few green onions at the back there, and then I'll be planting more of those for sure. And then my loofah, so I have 3 loofah seedlings in this one, and I have some more on the tray down below. Over here are a few left of the pansies that didn't fit into my 2-inch soil block tray. Here I have the dark purple petunias, and for some reason these are going really big. These are really, really big. These need to get potted up. Yeah, so be prepared for another live potting up video of petunias next. This is supposed to be sweet potato, and it's doing absolutely nothing. Those are not mine, so I do not know what varieties or anything. So moving on into my little grow box here. Okay, so this is super exciting. I planted this tray here on the video on Monday. So this was from Monday, and today is Saturday. And you can see, look, my white hibiscus are all starting to sprout. Nothing in the middle there with the hardy, the red ones. But then there's a few Livingston daisies. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a few little dots of green coming up. So that's really exciting. And then this tray here, on the bottom, I've only planted those first 2 rows, and that was with the butterfly pea, and that was yesterday. So nothing's coming up there yet with those. But this one here, I planted these Thursday morning, the kale and the pak choi, and look at, they're all starting to germinate. So that's really exciting. And then my cranberry hibiscus is sitting over on this side, and you can see that it's just starting to germinate as well. Here in the middle I have these 3 rows of the swamp mallow, and those are not doing anything yet because these I did on Thursday, and this one I just did yesterday. So who knows, within a couple of days we might see something on that. They really seem to like this little box here with the humidity dome, so I'll be pulling those out soon and getting them under the grow light. So that's everything for this row. So we've done 1 shelf, 2 shelves, now on to the bottom shelf. Well, technically this is the bottom shelf, but I pulled these out because it's easier to see. So this is where I keep the babies, because you can see how low the grow light is to them, so it helps keep them from getting too leggy. So down here I have my Mary's Cherry tomatoes. They're going along just fine. These are dwarf tomatoes as well. And my Buona Malatas, and I don't know, something that one died. So I have one Buona Malata coming along. Over here I have the Jimmy, I think these were the Jimmy peppers that I potted up into here. I can't really see the big Jim peppers. Was that it? And then my pak choi. So this is going really good. This is miniature pak choi that you can cut at 2 inches. So I think a few of these right here are ready. They're ready for harvesting. So that's why I started the new round. And then these are the loofah, and you saw that video where I planted those. And those had gotten a little too long when I planted them as well, but it doesn't seem like it did them any harm. So I've got 4 coming up here, and then I have the other 3. And then these are the canna lilies. And they're so pretty already. They already just give you a bit of a tropical vibe. And then here I have some peppers. Let me see. So these are the red bell peppers here on the right hand side. And then I know this front one here is my cayenne. And then the back 2 are the red cherry that I got from M.I. Gardner. And then the front whole section here are my pansies that I potted up in a video. But oh, I don't know if I posted that video yet, but I did pot them up and it was super easy. They just popped right in to their trays. Here I have some ginger, and I don't know if it's like, I started to see some sprouts one day. I think there might be one there. Some nubbies coming along on that. I'm hoping to see something. Yeah, it looks like maybe something there. Hopefully something soon, because I don't know. Okay, and then in there's some more of the pansies, because I had a few left over. So I have lots of pansies. I haven't even bothered counting how many I have. So I have 1, 2, 3. Well, this is different variety of pansy. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the King Henry. So that's 44 of those pansies. Oh wait, no, but I have a few more up here. So 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Those look kind of sad, so I'm not counting them. So I'm gonna have 50 pansies, and then 51, and then 3 of the I think these were like the Johnny Jump Ups violas. So I don't know, they sprouted and then they just didn't want to do anything. And then, like I said before, these are all cilantro with one little basil sitting here. And these are all gonna get put into the MIG Grow Off container. Well, maybe not all of them, but yeah, so got a lot growing on here in the greenhouse, grow room, whatever you want to call it. Shelving unit that sits in front of my south-facing window in my bedroom. And on a sunny day like this, I do turn off the grow lights during the day, and then I will come back up around 4 or 5 and put them back on. So keep posted for a live where I'm potting up my petunias and to see what's going on with these bad boys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh my gosh, look what I just saw. Look at this, it's a baby. Look at that, the first Tiny Tim of 2022. That is so exciting. There's gonna be lots more where they came from.